It's Ricky.
It's Rosa.
And welcome to
Nowhere in particular.
a podcast unedited, unfiltered, on a ride going nowhere.
Buckle up, baby. Also, Chado's with us. I forgot to
DJ
introduce him.
Chado.
Okay, he's saying, what's up? What? He's so chill.
He is.
He's so chill. Such a good boy. He loves being on. I don't know if you noticed the last show we had.
The last episode,
he
was just
all
over here
you.
on me.
Yeah, it was really
And I
funny.
didn't know if he was like just playing with something over here, but he
wanting your
wanted
attention
love.
so bad.
He wanted love that day, and I felt so bad looking back at the video. I was
he
like,
was
oh my
trying
god.
his best.
I know, it
He
was like
did his
rubbing all
best.
against me. Like, I'm so sorry.
We're actually pet sitting right now at a friend's place, and he has become friends. He's made friends with the other two. It's two dogs, and he made they coexist just nicely. But he became besties with one of them, and they were actually playing and running around,
Aw, that's the
playing
best
together.
friend.
Yeah, it was very cute.
Aw.
Very proud moment.
I always wonder what like dog conversations are like when they're getting to know each other.
Right, I know. Yeah,
Just running around.
I know. Yeah, how's it going?
Going good. Speaking of love,
Mic drop.
this episode will be dropping on V-Day.
That's right. Hey, that's gonna be today's pre-V-Day, but this will be dropping V-Day, and we wanted to talk a little bit about the history of Valentine's Day because we were kind of curious.
What do we find?
I don't know. We
It
got
was
more
a
questions
little-
and answers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was given
Sus.
like they really don't know
It
either.
It was
Yeah.
sus. So there's a priest named Valentine, and he had a crush on this girl who was blind, and he left her a card, and it said,
heart.
"From your Valentine," and then a holiday was born.
Essentially.
Yeah, and he was a martyr, and he
would like marry.
married people during a
couples.
time where it was not allowed.
Yeah.
Because they wanted, I guess it was some sort of war, and they didn't want distraction, so marriage was banned, and he would marry people on the side. Or not on the side, on the low.
On the DL.
Okay, on the DL. And then he was prosecuted for it.
Yeah.
And he had a lot of fans who loved him, and then he was killed. He was ultimately, I don't know how he was killed, but
Yeah,
he was,
I don't think they said.
yeah, but he was killed for his crime of going against the church.
For
For
love.
the ban, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not sure how that evolved into modern day.
Yeah, like
And-
all of the.
So he was killed on
gimmicks.
February 14th, and that's why we
Yeah.
celebrate on February 14th. So, interesting.
Very interesting story. The little video we watched was very, very interesting.
Yeah, our quick
Our little research.
4-minute research. Yeah. We're like, okay, we're well
Cramming before the
well-versed.
test,
I know.
right? We got
Cramming,
this.
Oh my god, I know. Yeah, that was interesting. Actually, that holiday has been around my entire life, and I didn't know the
Yeah,
the
I've heard
origin
a few
story,
different
yeah.
things. Yeah.
I didn't know about the blind girl.
I know, me either.
So apparently he cured her. And also, we're not trying to be religious. I know we talked about religion last time. But, kind of ties back in because he, cured her.
Yeah, and she was also like the judge that put him in jail's daughter.
Right. So there was
And she
something
was
going
blonde,
on.
and he tapped
Okay,
her,
and
and
he-
she was healed.
Yeah, woke up.
Power of love.
Hey, the power of love. That's true. Shoot. Okay. Yeah.
But what are your personal opinions?
On Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Well, I think I don't know. I think it's a nudge for people
Yeah.
who forget to be romantic. It's not romance is nice. Why does it die 364 days a year and then one day that you're nudged to do, and then they hate it, and then it feels like
Yeah, it's such a big task
yeah.
because you haven't done it all year.
right. Okay.
And now you're thinking of all these ideas, but
I used to be the kind of girl that would be like, I don't want to do anything for Valentine's Day because it's fine. I don't care. I'd rather have love every day of the year, and then it being forced upon.
Yeah.
And then my guys would get real comfortable, and they're like, "Cool, I don't got to do anything any
At
day."
all.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Come on, that is not how it works." So now I'm like, put some effort in. Yeah, put some effort in. That's it. Okay. And not So I don't know. I'm a little. I'm
back. It depends on the year.
It depends on the year. Well, no, I like that it does remind people, like, hey, don't forget. But it
shouldn't be the only time.
I don't like that it's a reminder, or that people even need the reminder. But it's all superficial. It's commercialized. It's, it's a fake holiday. It's a Hallmark holiday, but also
at the core, it's a good reminder. But
ultimately, it's super commercialized. So.
Yes.
Yeah, but how about you? What are your thoughts?
Pretty much same. Like, I just think it's way too commercialized, and I think a lot of the commercialization is a bit dramatic, and it's not like what love really feels like. And I think the reminder is nice, but it should be a reminder to do it like consistently and show love in the form that your partner like actually enjoys, and not what you think they expect.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because like small acts of kindness and love just can go such a long way.
And it means a lot, like day to day, like receiving that,
Right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Hey, that's how I feel too. But way better. Okay, we are better. What I think is most important, though, is loving yourself first and putting yourself first.
That part.
And loving yourself so much, or that it's enough that you don't feel empty without another person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or you don't feel like you're lacking
anything at all.
Right.
Even with the person, like.
Right.
Because I feel like you can only feel love as deeply as like you love yourself.
Right.
Like if you don't have a good strong foundation and love for yourself, no matter what someone shows you, it's never gonna feel like it, because like you don't know what it feels like.
Right. Totally.
Like for yourself.
Right. I am a true believer in that as well.
Yes. Honestly, some of my best Valentine's Day were when I was single, because it was just like me showing myself like. Yeah. Like really going all out for myself, because we don't really do that like too much. Like,
I do it all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I do it all the time.
I know. I'm always like thinking about like everything and everyone else. I do it like in small doses, but like really like spending like a whole day just like
dedicated to that.
Yes, like those used to be like my best Valentine's, because it was just for me.
It's important to love yourself and spend that time to love yourself. Mm-hmm. It's not just a
little
day.
Self-date. Yes.
Yeah, I'm a fan of self-dates. I'm big on it. I definitely spoil myself. And I'm like, hey, girl, I got you. I got it. So,
we got each other.
But also that's why I like saying, like, you never go thirsty if you have your own well. Facts. So, like, if you have enough love for yourself, you're never going to feel like you're lacking love from others, because, like, I'm good.
You're full.
Well, it's so I got enough to share. So okay.
But honestly, most important part, takeaway moment, self-love.
Love yourself first.
Love yourself.
Yeah,
girl.
Yeah. How do you love yourself? Like, what do you do?
Honestly, it's just attention to self. Like where there is, like doing a little body oil, taking a good shower, a good bath, or like any type of self-care, reading a good book, just all of the things that I like love, like really allowing myself to indulge.
I love a good bath too.
Yes.
Yeah, indulging. Yeah, yes. And like being present for the indulgence.
Yes. Yeah. And not thinking about anyone or anything else.
Okay.
Except for that moment.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah. I think that's important.
Yeah. What about you?
I love a good bath and listening to like some good music and just like immersing myself in the moment. Yeah.
Yes, I do a little performance in the house.
Okay. Yeah.
I know. A full show. There's like a full show going on.
Yeah.
But that's like self-love to me.
Yeah. Okay, you should record it. Those should be clips.
A little post.
Okay. Not to put you on the spot, but here we are.
And I have to subscribe to our Patreon to
get
the behind the scenes tour.
Yeah, the full show. don't got moves like that, but she
Yeah.
tries. She tries. So.
I'll be trying to.
Okay, that's all we can
That's
do.
all you can do.
Yeah. So, speaking of what you can do, did you use our word of the week?
Bussin'.
Bussin'.
I literally only thought about it this morning.
Oh, you did. Okay,
Yeah.
so just to remind you, bussin' means like great, awesome.
It's
like,
hitting.
yeah, all
It's
that.
great.
Mhm, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it when I was riding the bus. And I was like, she bussin'. I was riding the bus and I was like, not the same, but
Close enough.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they're like cousins.
So, you know what? Yeah, they get along. They're related. Yeah. So, okay, so we trying, kind of. We getting a little.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to be better.
I know.
Okay,
I gotta set a little reminder.
Yeah. So what's gonna be the next word?
Used to our bussin'.
No, we already got through that one. We can incorporate these, but delivered, bussin', and now what's gonna be this week's word of the week?
Shall we do mid key? No, like high key, low key, mid key.
You know, I'm trying to stay away from Mickey. I'm around too many.
Honestly,
you're
right. Honestly, you're right.
We were talking about mid and how being mid is just. Come on, don't. I mean, what are you doing if you're midding it?
Yeah,
So
that's so true.
as much
you know
as
what? We don't want to attract that energy. Let's pick a different one.
Okay, we were like mid, please.
Wait, do you have one? I can think of one.
Shoot. Okay.
I
can't either, but maybe we can stick to trying to use bussin' still.
Yeah. Well.
Okay,
Spin
we're
it
gonna make a
back.
bussin'
We're gonna
week.
spin the
Okay,
block.
and you know what? Actually, if we are on the bus, we'll make a little clip.
True,
Here she is, bussin'. Yeah, I couldn't at the time because I had chowder in my hand. I had this poop bag because there are no trash cans anywhere in this city, so I was holding on to it.
I know.
The last thing I wanted was to record while bussin'. But I thought about it. So.
You were being a mother.
Okay. I sure was. But speaking of mothering, so we like to do that. We're just like, speaking of, and then it's not related to anything. But yeah.
Yeah. This was a really fun episode. I love
season
this.
2. We seasoned. Yeah, actually. You know what? I love you.
I love you too.
I love you. Yeah, I love
I really
different
do.
forms. I love you too, and I love doing this with you. So.
I do too. I really and I love doing this with you guys too.
Yeah,
I really
thanks
appreciate
for hanging out
this.
with us. You ain't gotta go home.
But you gotta take another road out.
Bye.
Bye.